So what we are going to do today is to learn more about JavaScript, and what we are going to learn is more about like methods, objects, arrays, and loops. But for today's course, what I want to do is to walk through the 10 days of JavaScript from Hackerrank. So what we are learning is just the basics. That's printing a low wall, having a data type, learning about arithmetics, learning about functions, learning about maybe variables at that time, conditions, maybe conditional statements, loops and arrays. That's basically what we are going before doing maybe objects or other stuffs. So it will be a great session. So welcome. So let's start with hello world. So with this, with our JavaScript, or with what we currently know as maybe JavaScript is a programming language, and what we do with it is just to learn some of the languages. So I can just change here theme. I think light will be okay for you people. So this first series is just to print a low wall. So you will see, if you want to solve this problem, one of the things that you will learn is maybe 10 days is the series of focused on learning and practicing JavaScript. So as most of the stuff in software or programming, we mostly do practicing. So each of the challenge comes with a tutorial article, and you can view these articles by clicking either the topic tab along the top of the article icon on the right menu. So the objective in this challenge, we review some basic concepts that will get us started in the series. Check out on the tutorial. And our task for today is greetings. So most important part of our stuff is greetings. The greeting function is provided in the editor below. It has one parameter variable, which greeting takes parameter variables. Perform the following: use console.log to print a hello world on a new line in the console, which is also known as std out or std in. So so for this case, this is the first part, and then the second part is to use to console to print the content of the parameter argument. So one of the input, if you are given an input, so the string will always be a parameter, and it will be always a single line. So on the first line, print a hello world, which I think from our console here. I think you have learned about writing a function on how function has. It has the name, maybe parameter that carries, and the curly brackets to close it. So that's maybe a function. So I won't repeat on that. But now what we want is the first line to print a hello world, which I think it is well acquainted. And then the second line, we need to print the parameter. For instance, sample input, if we are given welcome to 10 days of JavaScript, it will print hello world, and on the second line it will print welcome to 10 days of JavaScript. So what we are going to do is just to make use of the console log, and then what we are going to pass on that is the parameter variables, and that is what we are going to do for this session. So you will run the code and check the test if it works. So for this case, that works. We submit our challenge to run more cases. Yeah, and then we will be moving to the next challenge.